Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Ashlyn. I am a stay-at-home mom. I create content on the internet. I do homestead content, homemaking content, motherhood content. So today's video, it is December 2023, which means that we are this close to 2024. And I wanted to share with you guys how I reset, what my goals are for this year, and how I did last year, because last year was the first year I think I've ever really sat down, wrote down some goals, and was like, this is how my year is gonna go. And guess what? I planned out my whole 2023 year and it did not go anything how I thought it would. But yeah, let's get started and I'm gonna try to be positive. Okay. So as you remember, this is the journal that I used last year, and if you hear any background noise, my toddler's in the playroom playing, okay? I'm working with what I got. He's playing independently, so I'm filming. For my 2023 goals, I was definitely thinking that 2023 I was gonna conquer the damn world, apparently, because I gave myself the most unrealistic goals ever. I don't know what 2023 me was thinking this time last year, but her head was definitely way up in the clouds, because that, I don't know. I wanted to get 100,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, 50,000 followers on TikTok, 5,000 followers on Instagram, create a following on my podcast that I have not posted on in a year, vlog more in public, still want to do that one actually, and get monetized on my YouTube channel, which I've been working on forever. For my personal goals, I wanted to buy a home, have another baby, work out consistently, create a routine, read current books, treat social media like a job, journal more, create peace for myself. Well, you definitely didn't do that creating these goals. You created a lot of stress. Practice gratitude, more self-care, save $10,000. And then I had some family goals, but those weren't unrealistic. And when I made these goals, this was in December of 2022. I was on cloud 9, just moved into a new apartment, just got married, you know, life was great. And then I had a identity crisis in April, and I completely changed as a person in 4 months. I'm not even trying to be dramatic saying that. I quite literally changed a lot in 4 months, from January to April. I'm starting to think I was going through a bipolar episode, but that's besides the point. But my social media goals stayed the same. My family goals stayed the same. But my personal ones, I wanted to plant and harvest one plant. Once again, I wanted to get pregnant. I wanted to read the entire Bible, learn how to make 50 grocery items from scratch, create an income for myself, save $1,000. See, she was getting more realistic. So I did plant and harvest one plant. If you weren't around at the time, April me is when I decided I'm going to completely live off grid, grow my own food, bake my own food. And I'm still the same April. That's April me was actually me, okay? She's still here. I did manage to create an income for myself. Not anymore, but I did. Okay, I did do it, and then it went away. Learn about gardening and learn about homesteading and preschool atlas, which I did do all these things. In April, I started gardening, baking sourdough, baking fresh food, making everything from scratch, and I started reading, for fun. But I wanted to sit down with you guys and write down my 2024 goals. I also, if you remember the last year, I wrote down the subscriber tracker. I did that this year too, as well as the monetization earnings for what I earn creating content. Okay, you know what? I will give January me credit and a pat on the back, okay? Because January me was so motivated to conquer the world that I did. Okay, at least I did with social media. And January me made myself a lot of money, okay? And then I got depressed for 4 months, and then I revived myself again in April, and then I was depressed for the rest of the year, I guess. and then October, I guess I kind of popped off. I'm going to attempt to be realistic with my goals. I can't promise anything, okay? Because I still like to push myself until I burn out and crash and burn. And that's just something I have to work on, but I'm still like that, okay? For my 2024 goals for social media, I want to try really hard to get 10,000 subscribers. Okay, it's better than 50 and 100. Okay, I feel like that's a lot more realistic, and if I really set my mind to it, I feel like I could do it, but I don't know. I also want to get 20,000 TikTok followers and then 50,000 TikTok followers, and I also want to be monetized on YouTube. I am still not monetized on YouTube, which breaks my freaking heart because I've put so much work and part of my life on YouTube, and I'm just really hoping that this year I can finally do that. I want to vlog in public. I don't care if it's one time this year, I'm going to vlog in public, and I'm thinking about making a whole video about vlogging in public, like in January or something, where I'm just forcing myself to go out into the wilderness with a camera in my hand. Personal goals, I haven't given up on baby number 2. That is definitely happening this year. I wrote this down last year, okay? And at the beginning of the year, in January, I was working out consistently. And this year, I really want to do it. I am tired of not being happy with myself and with my body. So this, well, that's not gonna help if I get pregnant, whatever. We'll see. I want to work out at least 2 to 3 days a week. Next personal goal is I want to read the entire Bible. I did manage to actually make it halfway through the Bible this year. And then I bought a new Bible this this July. And I completely started over. For personal goals, I do want to make a total of 50 items from scratch. I am currently at, I think, 30, so I just need 20 more. So it's very achievable, but I want to really focus on trying to make more things from scratch. Oh, this one's gonna be so fun. Okay, this year, I also want to buy chickens. Now that we are finally living in this home, I can buy chickens, and I can get a chicken coop, and I can start a garden. So the next things on here are buy a chicken coop, collect eggs from the chickens when I finally can and they start laying. That'll be 2 things I can cross off my list, because obviously I have to have chickens in order to collect the eggs. I also want to learn how to do garden to table. I also want to learn about canning. I also want to read 50 books. I do feel like that is very achievable. I started reading four months into the year, and I feel like if I had a couple more months, like the 4 months that I missed out on, and we weren't moving in the process and I had to pack up my books for a whole month, so I lost 5 months of reading time, I really feel like I could have read 50 books this year. So I rewrote it down. So for my family goals, I want to go on more dates, and right now this is very unachievable for us, and I will tell you why. This economy sucks. Do more things as a family. I want to go out and go take Atlas to the park, or take him to a indoor playground or altitude or stuff like that. And I want to go to church more often. And then last but not least, I want to potty train Atlas, okay? And this one I'm not very excited about. I'm not. If you don't know, Atlas was diagnosed with cystinosis, which from that diagnosis comes with him peeing a lot. And I will change this kid's diaper, put on a new one, and he'll pee right then and there, like as soon as I put on a new diaper. And by the time he's done peeing, that diaper is full. Because he drinks so much water, he urinates all day long. It is exhausting. I have tried potty training 3-4 times this past year. Well, I guess still technically this year. But yeah, that is my 2024 goals. I will probably get more goals later on in the year. And let's hope I don't have another midlife crisis in April and decide to change up my entire personality. Guys, I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, please leave a like and comment some of your goals. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.